Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today we are going to make headbands. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. So I'm making mine on my Brother KH260 machine. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're just going to reset our counter to 0. And we're going to need 36 needles for this. So I'm just going to push forward 36 needles. It's 15. So I'll just give it a quick check. Okay, so we've got 36. So we're just going to cast on. Now I find it helpful to just put a peg on the side just to weigh that down. And then we'll feed it into the machine. Just make sure it's in A and you flip the switch across. So this is 8-ply yarn and I've got it on tension number 4. Make sure your machine is in knit and then we'll just bring that across. Okay, so once you've brought it across, just check it. Make sure that everything's sitting nice and then we'll bring it across. So one thing I did forget to do is I forgot to take these brushes off from when I was doing tuck stitch on a previous project, so we'll just quickly take those off now. We don't need those on for this. Okay, so one more time. So now we can put a bit of weight on there. And for this we're going to do 110 rows. Now you can do this however you want. If you wanted to make one of these in ferrule, you can. They look fantastic in ferrule. For this one, I'm just going to do it in plain. Okay, so I'll see you after 110 rows. Okay, so we've reached 109 rows. So what I'm going to do is turn the tension up to number 7, and that's just going to give us nice big loops for when we cast off. Okay, so you can see now that there's nice big loops and we're on 110 rows. So now we're going to cast off. So I'll just take my weights off. So when you cast off, you want to start from the opposite side to your carriage. Another thing, we'll just cut the yarn. Now we'll cast off. Bring this forward a little bit. Not too far, only a little bit. And we're off. So then you just wrap your yarn over and pull it through your last one. Okay, so this is what your headband looks like once you've got it off the machine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to stitch all the way along the edge. So we're just going to sew it together. So we're just going to do a slip stitch. Okay, so we've now slip stitched all the way to the end. So what we are going to do next, just pull my needle out, and we're going to turn it the right side. So this is what it looks like once you've got it the right side. Now I just want to say before we get on to the next step, if you like my video and you're finding this useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything, it's completely free to subscribe. So just go ahead and press the subscribe button just below the video. Okay, so on to the next step. What we want to do is we want to flip that over, and we're going to, oops, I'll just pull this the right way. Pull the end out. We're just going to make a V one side, and then we're just going to make it the other side. But before we do that, make sure that your seam is in the center like that. So we'll flip it, cup it in your hand like that, and then we're going to get the other end and just push it in and fold it over. Then get your tail end, thread your needle, so make sure you've got all of it up and that you're not missing any bits. And then we're just going to sew that. Okay, so once you've got it all sewed together, just do a little knot. Don't worry about it if it looks messy because it's going to be on the underside anyway. So just do a little knot, and I'll just grab my scissors. Whoops. So just cut our tails. Then what you do now is we just flip that the right side. So this is what it looks like. So you can see that sometimes you can see the ends like that. So I'm just going to stick a stitch either side just to help hold it into place. And I'm going to go ahead and put one on the other side. And just do a little knot. Okay, so we'll just trim that up. Trim the end this side. And there we have it. Your twisted headband, or ear warmers, whatever you want to call it. Really, really easy to make. You can make them in ferrule if you like. They look fantastic in ferrule. I've made them in ferrule before. But for this video, I just wanted to make it plain, just so you can see how easy they are to make. And there we go.